So the two things that you must the two things that you must have in your hair regimen to get long, sexy hair, but of course importantly healthy hair, is protein and moisture. So when you think of protein, well, I think of eggs and I think of calcium and milk and all that stuff. You know, you were supposed to get it for strong bones and stuff. That's why we need it for our hair, for our hair shaft to be strong. Like, you don't want when you pull your hair out like every 2 seconds, like a bunch is falling out. That's because you have a lack of protein and also a lack of moisture, but I'll get to that later. So obviously, when you don't have good protein in your body, you're not as strong. Like it's not going to be as easy for you to be lifting weights and stuff. So just think about that when you think about your hair. But also, too much protein is really bad. So I'll get more into depth later on. So you need moisture in your hair because let's think of the analogy with skin. I don't know about you, but I mean you should, but I always moisturize my skin with lotion. If I don't do that, my skin is going to be very dry and nasty and all this white stuff, like I have powder on my skin. That's not cute, right? Same thing with your hair. If you don't have moisture in your hair, then your hair it's not gonna have that nice bounce. It's not gonna have that nice shine, that nice glow in it, and it's going to break off along with lack of protein. That's an issue for you. You want your hair to look healthy, and protein, or my bad, moisture does that for you. So I'm gonna tell you guys how you can incorporate this into your hair regimen so you have an even balance, because again, too much of protein, too much of moisture, it's not going to help anyone. We need to have a fair amount. Okay, so here's what I use for my hair, and again, I'm going to emphasize what I use for my hair because it works for moi. So if you try this out for your hair and it screws you over, don't come back complaining to me because I already warned you. But most likely it's going to work out depending on how sensitive your hair is to protein or moisture. So again, this is all a learning process, and you really need to know your hair for this. If you're going to start up a new regimen or start a hair journey, because you don't want it to backfire on you. And I know I'm rambling right now, but just to let you know, I tried a hair journey and I was totally like a hot mess. Like I tried so many things. It didn't work for my hair because I wasn't comfortable with my hair. Like, I was comfortable, but I didn't know what my hair truly needed, which I realize now was protein over moisture, because I mean, you know what I mean. But well, you probably didn't know what I mean because I didn't really explain that too well, but just know your hair. So for week 1, I will shampoo and condition it with Apogee, and you know, Apogee is a pretty well-known hair brand. So yeah, this says for damaged hair. I would recommend going for the damaged one because it gives you that extra oomph, and that's pretty much the reason why I use it. They also have one that's more so for moisture, but it's up to you and what your hair needs. And then for the second week, I use Cream Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco, shampoo and conditioner. Just to let you know, disclaimer, this shampoo is bomb.org. Like honestly, it gives you such amazing slip, like it's not stripping at all. If you guys want, I can give you like a review on both of them, or I can show you my whole regimen even like as soon as I get out of the shower. But besides the point, the also nice thing about this is it says strengthens, imparts moisture, and prevents hair breakage. So it has protein in it. It's a light protein, and you'll know if it's a light protein or a heavy protein. Like, so light Apogee is heavy. You will know all in the ingredients. I mean, you can't really see the ingredients here because this thing's blocking it, but let's say that it says protein right here, like near to the end. You know it's a light protein because the protein doesn't take up as much as the other ingredients, if that makes sense. But let's say the protein was like the third one or the first one, which would be like crazy protein, then you know it's stronger because that's what makes up more of the substance, the shampoo, conditioner, Do you understand? Hopefully you do. So yeah, also other ways that you can do, because again, that's what I do. You could shampoo and condition with either moisture or protein, whichever one again your hair needs. And then you can deep condition with vice versa, whichever one you didn't use for your shampoo and condition, if that makes sense. So for example, if your hair breaks a lot, then you need protein. So you can shampoo and condition with protein, but not to forget about your moisture, because again, it's all about balance. You can deep condition with moisture. Get it? And then if you need moisture, then you could shampoo and condition with it, and then as protein, you could deep condition. Get it? Got it? Good. And also when you get out the shower, you could, if your hair really doesn't need that much moisture, you don't need to be loading a bunch of cream or serums on your hair. Like, you need to put a fair amount, because again, too much moisture, your hair will be stiff and it will feel greasy and it will be so nasty. Remember when I was younger, my mom didn't get that concept and my hair wouldn't be moving. I'll be like, why is my hair moving? And like, just stay in one place. And then when it did move, it was like all the way out here and looked all deranged and all that good stuff. So again, just be easy, know what your hair wants. Again, this is the learning process. So wondering where my hair is in length. My hair used to be up to here, and that's like the set length it would stay at. And I didn't know why, because I'm like, I mean, I can feel my new growth coming in. So I mean, something's going like bonkers. Did I actually just say that? Yeah, I did. Something's going a little crazy. So after watching a couple videos on YouTube, I realized my hair is kind of dropping, and that's why I'm not retaining my length. So yeah, so this stuff actually works. Like the protein, like the proper balance of protein and moisture is really good. And my hair is now up to what, like here. I'll show you again. So just to let you know, my hair looks a little crazy because I did a braid out and I didn't like it. Like, the curl pattern is too, it's not loose enough, so I just put it in a bun. But yeah, here's where my hair is, and I plan on getting it a lot longer. I'm hoping for like BSL, bra strap length level, whatever. So yeah.